We will protect you.
Alright, so if you're here, I'm guessing you just finished watching the Fantastic Four, First Steps, and yeah, your brain's probably still trying to catch up with everything that just went down. Galactus nearly ate the planet, a cosmic baby was born, someone died, came back, and then, boom, someone shows up in the post-credit scene like he owns the place. Wild, right? There's a lot to unpack, from what exactly happened in that final act to what it all means for the future of the MCU, especially with Avengers, Doomsday right around the corner. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host Spoiler Master. Quick heads up though, major spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the movie yet, now's your chance to hit pause and come back later. But if you have seen it and you're wondering what the heck that ending and post-credit scene were all about, let's get into it.
I hate that.
That's a bad plan.
Terrible
That's
idea.
a stupid plan.
The final choice, Earth versus Franklin. Heading into the final act, the Fantastic Four face an impossible dilemma: give up their newborn son Franklin to Galactus or let Earth be devoured. Now, Galactus isn't just showing up for a snack, he's starving. And Franklin, as it turns out, isn't just a regular baby. He's got the power cosmic coursing through him, making him a potential cure for Galactus' insatiable hunger. Naturally, Reed and Sue aren't about to hand him over, but they're also not heartless enough to sacrifice Earth. Classic Reed comes up with a third option: use a prototype bridge device, something initially only capable of transporting an egg 6 feet, to teleport Earth to another solar system. Ambitious? Absolutely. But with the entire planet pitching in, they start constructing massive bridge links to pull it off, and for a while, it looks like it might actually work.
I herald Galactus.
The Silver Surfer's turning point. Enter the Silver Surfer, or in this case, Shalabal. She's been Galactus' scout, leading him to planet after planet in exchange for sparing her own homeworld, Zenlar. But Johnny Storm manages to crack her emotional shell by learning her language, using signal data he's received over the years. He taps into the guilt she's buried deep down. He even references a haunting moment where she heard the voices of those she allowed to perish. That's enough to push her over the edge. She flees, clearly shaken, and for the first time, Galactus is left vulnerable.
Negotiate, but Galactus.
Galactus attacks New York. Just when it seems like Earth might be saved, Galactus shows up in Times Square. The Fantastic Four lure him there using a decoy pod, supposedly containing Franklin. But Galactus isn't stupid. He sniffs out the real Franklin at the Baxter Building and obliterates the top floors. What follows is a chaotic showdown. Ben Grimm gets launched into space. Reed is brutally stretched within an inch of his life, and Sue, using everything she has left, forces Galactus toward the bridge portal. They almost succeed, but then Galactus powers his way back with just 10 seconds to spare, and that's when Shalabal returns. In a final act of defiance, she sacrifices herself, dragging Galactus through the portal and flinging them both millions of light years away.
Family.
Their greatest strength. Johnny, quit!
Sue's death and resurrection. As the dust settles, tragedy strikes. Sue collapses from the effort, drained completely. Reed tries to resuscitate her, but it's no use. It's a gut-wrenching moment. The Fantastic Four lose their heart, until baby Franklin steps up. With glowing eyes and an aura that mirrors the stars, he uses the power cosmic to bring his mother back to life. It's one of those scenes that hits the perfect emotional note, equal parts cosmic mystery and raw human emotion.
Look at you. The less I know. And the less I know them.
What is the power cosmic? Let's pause here for a second. What exactly is this power cosmic? In the comics, it's an unfathomably potent energy source tied to Galactus. It's what he gives his heralds, like the Silver Surfer. It allows them to reshape matter, fly faster than light, and basically ignore physics. But in First Steps, it's something more. Franklin was born with it. Why? The movie hints it's due to Reed and Sue being irradiated by cosmic energy before Franklin's conception. But let's be honest, Marvel's definitely saving that deeper explanation for Avengers, Doomsday. For now, we know this. Franklin is unlike any being we've seen in the MCU so far. And that's why Dr. Doom is interested.
He asked too high a price.
Who died in First Steps? Technically, Sue Storm, but she was brought back. Outside of that, There aren't any major deaths. But let's not forget the collateral damage. Entire planets were consumed by Galactus before the events of this movie, and there's even a planet that gets shattered when the Fantastic Four chase the Silver Surfer through space. Also worth noting, Mole Man makes an appearance, helping evacuate New Yorkers to his underground home of Subterranea. He survives, which is honestly wild, considering how often comic relief characters get the short end of the stick.
Our planet.
What is that? Get us out of here!
A tease for the future, the super suit and the number 5. At the Fantastic Four's 5-year anniversary celebration on the Ted Gilbert Show, Sue is given a baby-sized super suit for Franklin. It has a number 5 on the chest, signaling the future of the team. But Reed and Sue both reject it. They're clearly uncomfortable with the idea of throwing Franklin into the superhero spotlight just yet. And that's when they're called back into action by a distress signal, though not before hilariously fumbling with Franklin's car seat in the Fantastica. Relatable parenting moment meets superhero absurdity. The post-credit scene, Dr. Doom enters. Now, let's talk about that mid-credit scene. 4 years later, Sue is reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar to Franklin. The irony is obvious. Galactus is the ultimate cosmic caterpillar, endlessly devouring. As she leaves to grab another book, Herbie recommends On the Origin of Species. That's a subtle nod to the evolution theme, especially regarding Franklin's powers and his place in the universe. But when Sue returns, she senses something's off. She activates a force field and steps into the room, only to see Franklin sitting calmly on the lap of a hooded stranger. We never see the man's face, but the green cloak and the iconic metal mask he's holding in his hand leave no doubt. Dr. Doom has arrived. He's not just here to pose. He's face-to-face with Franklin. And Franklin isn't scared. In fact, he's staring right into Doom's eyes, as if he somehow knows him. The moment is eerie, intimate, and completely unexpected. Doom doesn't speak. He just stares, holding the mask in one hand. And then, cut to black. What's next? Avengers, Doomsday and the Rise of Doom. Okay, now that the fun's over, let's get serious. Dr. Doom's arrival in the MCU is huge. This isn't just any villain. Doom is often portrayed as the most dangerous man in Marvel Comics. He's a genius, a sorcerer, a ruler, and now, someone deeply interested in Franklin Richards. We still don't know how Doom got here. Unlike the comics, where Victor Von Doom often gains his powers alongside the Fantastic Four, this version seems separate. He might be from another Earth, possibly even Earth 828. That adds a major layer to Avengers, Doomsday. We know the movie will deal with incursions, alternate Earths colliding. Doom showing up now suggests that Franklin may play a pivotal role in either preventing or accelerating that multiversal disaster. And we can't forget, Franklin is from 2 cosmic-powered parents and holds the power cosmic. That makes him the perfect target for someone like Doom, who craves ultimate control.
I tell you how to drive the ship, don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens!
Our nerdy thoughts. The Fantastic Four First Steps didn't just reboot Marvel's first family, it launched them directly into the heart of the multiverse saga. We saw Galactus neutralized, for now, the Silver Surfer redeemed, Sue die, and come back, and Reed do what he does best, stretch the limits of science and morality. But it's Franklin, their son, who becomes the emotional and cosmic core of this story. And now, Doom has entered the chat. The MCU is building towards something massive. With Franklin on the board, Doom lurking in the shadows, and incursions looming on the horizon, the stage is set for Avengers, Doomsday to be Marvel's most ambitious crossover yet. So get ready, because whatever you thought the Fantastic Four were before, this is just the beginning.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.